Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this one, we're going to be taking on the Forest Temple, which is the first temple within the game. And as we approach this temple, you'll notice something really cool. At least this fascinates me quite a bit. And that is the temple is indoors in a sense. So it's like you're in this giant forest, but if you look up, you'll notice that the trees are like blocking the sunlight and everything, and it looks like we're just like inside a giant cave that has trees inside of it. I don't know if that's actually the case or what, but yeah, just the dark setting this temple has and being in a forest is awesome because, I don't know, I just really like it. I don't know what it is, me and forests. It's just like a thing. I just like looking at them, being in them, thinking about them, have an obsession. You know, I want to grow up one day and live in a forest and just never come back to like society or something. Just live with the monkeys. Become one with nature. Okay. Anyways, enough of that. As we climb these vines here, we're going to go ahead and open up a chest though, because yeah, I got to pick up my chests because I don't want to skip anything, of course. I'm not going to try to, at least, because this is 100%, and that'd be pretty, not 100% if I did skip a chest. So yeah, that's what I'm focusing on here. But let's go ahead and actually get started with the temple itself. Here we got freaking Bokoblin, which, I mean, I'm not really actually facing him. There we go. All right, I got him. Let's go ahead and finish him off with a finisher and... come on, okay. I'm gonna have to work on that, because it's been a while since I played this game, and I wanna do the nice finisher Link does when he puts in his sword back into the scabbard, and that is with, the whole fashion type thing when he's like, sticking it back into his scabbard, which I'll show you guys in a second. I just gotta kill off an enemy and then put away my sword. You just have to do it like at an exact specific second, or he won't do that. And yeah, that's the monkey that stole our lantern. She was once again trapped in another cage, but we were able to save her, and here she wants to help us out with something. She's gonna have us follow her, and yeah, this is gonna be like the gimmick of the temple, where we're gonna be saving monkeys and having them help us out with like just getting on throughout the temple and just solving puzzles and whatnot with them. So yeah, let's go ahead and kill this Skulltula here, and another one bites the dust. Yeah, there we go, that's what I was talking about. I love that. It looks so badass the way Link does that every time. I wish I knew how to move my sword all cool like. I don't know why, but I can't help but, think of Dragon Ball Z when Trunks defeated Frieza. I'm not going to spoil too much on that, but that does happen. I guess that is a spoiler if you haven't seen the series, but I mean, that anime is older than me, so I mean, yeah, you should know of it at least, and just know the general plot of the game without being, or not the game, but the anime without being spoiled in a sense. At least that's how I see it, but yeah, I'm just assuming that everyone's caught up with that specific anime, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then whatever, you don't know what I'm talking about. That's all I can say. Anywho, the monkey wants us to go forward within this door here, but I want to first of all pick up what's inside this chest. And yeah, I'm just picking things as I go. It's weird because like playing these temples again is almost like second nature. Like I don't really think when playing them because I've done this for so long. Like I don't know why this game especially, maybe because I Let's Played it twice prior to this Let's Play. That yeah, when I'm just playing the game I don't really notice because I was playing it beforehand like just for fun, like not Let's Playing, and yeah, I'm like finding all the hearts and I'm just like, oh, okay, so I'm not really gonna think about how I do it. It's just like all mandatory of how I need to do this and that. And yeah, this here is their monkey boss. He used a really cool looking boomerang and also, shaked his butt at us. But yeah, he prevented us from continuing forward with the bridge. And look at that, the game didn't even render him out. What? He's like walking still to the door. Like, that's so weird. Okay, oh, what's going on? Has there been a monkey fight? Oh no. Now we can't go any further. We must go back. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like she wants to take you somewhere. So maybe you should just follow her. Okay, I'll do that. But I want to see if our monkey friend here who ruined the bridge. He's not really our friend. But if he sees... No, he's not still standing there. Okay, I think it was only for that little scene that we watched. But yeah, that monkey is known as Ooccoo. And he's like the boss of these monkeys. He's much more powerful, and there's something wrong with him. I believe this monkey here told us about that before we entered the forest temple in the previous episode, I'm assuming. She was talking about how the monkey went all funny in the head. And if you pay attention to his design, you'll notice that, yeah, the monkey did go funny in the head because there's something on his head. So, yeah. And we'll get to that later on. But for now, I just want to go ahead and open up this path here that holds a pretty helpful enemy. I don't know if this is actually helpful or anything, but yeah, it's an Ooccoo. This is just like an item, I want to say. Yeah, it's an actual person, so it's not an item. Kind of messed up for me to call it that, but this weird species here that has a chicken-like body and a human-like head. Really bizarre if you ask me, but this will actually teleport you out of temples if you so desire. I don't know, it's not really that necessary, especially with this temple at least being pretty straightforward, and you can easily maneuver through it without getting lost, so don't worry about that. But yeah, if you do want to leave, just go ahead and open up your collection screen. Not this actually, but I guess it's worth showing off now that we do have a collection screen, because yeah, it looks really nice. I love how you can see like a 3D model of Link just standing there. But yeah, this is it. So yeah, there we go. The Ooccoo is all the way over here, and if I go ahead and use it, or, you know, equipped it, I can easily warp out of a dungeon. But we're not doing that, of course. We're gonna continue on with this dungeon by burning this cobweb and continuing on. So yeah, something I found really stinking awesome within this version of the game is the fact that you can let me just go ahead and shoot this guy. Okay. Come at me right now, skeletal. Oh yeah, he just fell straight in the water. It's kind of hilarious. But yeah, the monkey wants us to go here. I'm gonna do that in a second. But first, let me leave here. And yeah, she'll never follow you outside unless she has to continue on. And you'll know when, you know, she's actually gonna come outside with you. But right now, she did not. So yeah, she's gonna stay indoors waiting for us. But what I wanted to do is make my way to the opposite side of here. It's so nice, you know, being able to use the 360 camera control playing this game. I don't know, it's gonna take me a long time to get used to, because, you know, like I said, I played the Wii version of this game and not the GameCube, so, that and the game being mirrored is just, like, all new to me still, and I'm sure by the end of this game I'll get used to it, because I want to say with Wind Waker, at least Wind Waker HD, the controls felt a little weird to me as well, and I don't know why, like, going from GameCube to Classic, it feels a lot different, and I honestly prefer the GameCube more. Not for recording though, because it's way more clicky and clacky in a sense, but I do prefer it when it comes to just playing for fun and kind of like on my own. Plus, I do like the clicky, clacky noises that it does make when playing, but not when it picks it up, you know, when the microphone like picks it up and whatnot. Anyways, in this room there's another monkey that's in trouble, and we gotta save it, so she's gonna lead us to it. As you can tell, she's just running along. Oh no, the monkey is on that pillar. What do we do? I can't do anything. They're so weak that they can't move these little crates. I mean, it makes sense because they're standing on it, so it's already weighed down by a monkey, and I'm pretty sure a monkey can't pick up more than its body weight. Actually, I don't know. I don't know too much about monkeys. It's weird because monkeys are like my favorite animal of all time, and it's only because of the anime I mentioned earlier, DBZ, because they're like part monkey, which are Saiyans, and as a kid I would always try to, you know, transform into a Super Saiyan. I want to say that's a huge reason and why I kind of went blonde in a sense, because yeah, for those who don't know, I bleached my hair completely blonde, which I'm sure you can see in like videos, like update videos and whatnot. But yeah, so I did do that. Let me quickly kill this guy. And another one? Aw, come on, I couldn't actually do that. I really wanted to though. But yeah, we killed him, and we can now leave. But actually, before I leave, there's a chest hidden here. But yeah, as I was saying, if you haven't actually noticed by now, yeah, I went blonde, and I feel like it's only because, you know, now I can say, oh, I'm a Super Saiyan. I went from black to, you know, blonde hair, because I transformed. Okay, that's not really the reason. I want to say, you know, deep down that's the reason, but yeah, I mean, the inner kid inside of me just loves the fact that, you know, I could be considered a Super Saiyan. Man, I'm such a baby. Okay, anyways, I'm actually 100% unsure if this chest even existed in the original version of the game, and I'm pretty sure it didn't. But yeah, there's this hidden chest here, and if you open it up, you'll get yourself a stamp. So yeah, you found the stamp of the Hylian letter A. Check your stamp on the collection screen, and it opens it up. So yeah, the letter A, and we're gonna have 5 full pages of 10 stamps. So yeah, that means 50 if you do the math. So there are 50 different stamps you can collect. No, that does not mean there are 50 Hylian letters. That would be way too much, but there are 50 different stamps, and I'm sure a lot of them are like the new Super Mario 3D World, or what's it called? Super Mario 3D World, that's it. No new in the title. I don't know. Nintendo's titles are so similar with their Mario games, especially, that I always mix them up like an idiot. I'm sure if you guys checked out TLB, you'd know what I'm talking about, but yeah, because we do that quite a bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and head back to this room with the 2 monkeys we have. But as I was saying, yeah, they added a bunch of letters, and just like Super Mario 3D World, they added a bunch of like pictures of the characters within these games that you can use as stamps to post on Miiverse. So if you're someone who uses Miiverse a lot, like a social platform, because I guess it is, you get social with people through that platform. So yeah, if you use it a lot, then it must be pretty cool. I'm one who doesn't use that. Like, I don't know, I kind of use YouTube as my main social platform because yeah, it's right now I'm making a giant video of me talking. I can talk about anything I want almost while playing a game, and then I have you guys watch me, so it's like we're interacting socially but through videos and comments. But to me, that's the best way of doing it. So yeah, that's why all like other social media networks are like nothing compared to YouTube in my eyes, because yeah, it's just like the whole video format and how it works overall. So yeah, anyways, by throwing one of the bomb plant things in here, we activated that, and now we can just continue on. But this is all self-explanatory. I play a lot of the game without actually explaining what's going on, and no one actually complains anymore. And did I get hurt there? I couldn't tell. But yeah, I do remember like a lot of people complaining about like not talking about what's going on in the game and whatnot. But as of recent, at least, I feel like not many people have been complaining, and it's weird because yeah, I usually change my style, and like I try to always fit with what you guys have to offer, like with whatever feedback and criticism you have to say. I'd say the most criticism I received in this Let's Play, and what it is that I've noticed, is the outro music. It feels weird like speaking about this and breaking the fourth wall, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and smack this pillar until the chest falls down, which yeah, just did. It took 1 second because this chest is much heavier than like the monkey crates and the smaller chests that are going to be on pillars, because yeah, as you can tell, it's much heavier. But it holds something really small, and that is a small key. Alright, now avoid the tiles here, because yeah, you can get knocked off if one of these worm-like enemies pop out of a tile, and you don't want that to happen. I'm going to go ahead and show off what happens once I do solve this puzzle though, because I don't want to fall in the water. Usually that's what happens when they do knock you up. But yeah, as I was saying, breaking the fourth wall once again. And I don't know if it's really breaking the fourth wall, because, I could really talk about anything, and I guess I'm always breaking the fourth wall in Let's Plays, but I guess just talking about, like, certain editing things I do to videos and whatnot just kind of feels weird to talk about, because it's all post that I do. But yeah, let's go and kill this guy, and well, guess what? Another one bites the crust. Yeah. Okay. Not the dust this time. He bited the crust. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this. But yeah, okay, now let me finish to what I was saying. I kind of want to finish my statement here, now that I saved this monkey and I feel all handy-dandy and great about it. Yeah, the outro music I've been using is amazing. I'm in love with it. I was in love with it before, the first time I heard it, which, for those who don't know, I'm like a huge Riot fanboy in a sense. Not necessarily a fanboy, but like I watch a lot of League of Legends type things, like the LCS, and just a bunch of YouTubers that do League content. I'd say that's the only video game content I watch on YouTube, because when you are a Let's Player, it's kind of hard to watch other Let's Plays, because I don't know, it's weird. You get this weird like mentality to where you always compare it to yours, and like and you stop to enjoy it almost. I don't know why. It's just like you want to have people enjoy yours. You just don't go out of your way to like enjoy others. I don't know why I'm like that. I mean, I still watch Let's Plays, just usually only of my friends, and that's just kind of like to support them almost, and like just to, you know, I guess give them criticism if they ask in a sense. But as for like, you know, just doing it as for fun, as you know, I expect you guys to do it for, yeah, it's kind of different in that sense. But yeah, the only gaming type videos I do watch is League, as mentioned, and yeah, by throwing that there, we were able to get a chest, but I'm gonna get that in a second, don't worry. I didn't forget about it. I'm gonna get it. Just let me continue on here. Anywho, yeah, so I found that song, and I've been in love with the whole album, which is actually an album called War Songs. All it is a bunch of Riot's League of Legends music, but remixed by a bunch of like popular DJs, and they're all different. Each song has a different DJ, which makes it even better. And yeah, I'm in love with it because it sounds so stinking nice. All right, let me go ahead and just spin attack. I'm pretty sure he can actually hit you outside of the circle. So yeah, just have him come to you and then hit him. So come here and bam. There we go. Let's just keep spamming it because he takes a couple hits to kill. And you know what? I'm celebrating the fact that I'm playing this on the Wii U version of the game, so I can actually use a full-fledged spin attack like this instead of having to twirl around and, you know, miss it or do a normal basic attack. I don't know, or something like that. So yeah, it's more accurate when you actually charge it, but it's much harder to hit because you have to charge it. I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of like a win-win almost. You know, if you do it like this, you don't have to charge it, but you might not actually hit it. And that's why, that's another reason why I really, really like the GameCube controller, because I feel like stuff like that is so easy to do. And oh my god, I'm so bad. This is really sad. Watch me shoot hoops, dude. I can't. Actually, no, I can. It wasn't really that bad. Like, as a kid, I used to. It's only because I, like, had a random, like, growth spurt. And, yeah, the basketball hoop, at least the one we used, was like a children's one, was no longer tall enough for me. So I would easily, like, kind of reach it. It would be, like, I would always try to do, like, a slam dunk. But, in general, I'm not really one for sports. Like, I wouldn't say I ever took anything seriously. When I was really young, like I want to say 10 years old, so that shows how little I played sports. Yeah, I had to be that young to like take sports seriously. But when I did, it was like soccer and stuff, and I'd play it with like my siblings and like a couple of friends of mine. It wasn't like, I can tell you this, we didn't play it the way it's meant to be played. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of rules broken. But that's just how kids do it, I guess. I mean, like, even with Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember used to be taken so seriously with my friends, but we never played the game properly. Like, I remember we'd always make up our own rules. We wouldn't actually summon Pokemon and, like, sacrifice cards and, like... Well, then again, I want to say we played the game the way the show Yu-Gi-Oh! The anime, the first season was played out, because... if you rewatch that series, you'll notice that they made up a lot of the card rules as the anime went on. So, yeah. I don't know I'm talking so much about Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know, it was a huge part of my life. Then again, so much of the stuff, like, when I was younger was just so big to me as a kid. But, hey, guess what? We have saved 4 monkeys. And with that, they want us to follow them here so we can jump to the other side. So that is, pretty darn exciting, if you ask me. And we'll actually be able to take on the mini-boss, which is that guy who tore up the bridge early on. Yeah, now they're making a monkey bridge. Look at that. And all you need to do is jump from one to another, and make it. There we go, and Link rolls too to be all dramatic. Alright, now it's time to take on the mini-boss of the Forest Temple. It's not gonna be that hard, I'll tell you that. Alright, let's go.